What's good, family? What's good? Welcome to camp. You already know what time it is. Yes, it's your boy General Spooky, and today we're talking about what three ways that your angels communicate with you. And I'm letting you know right now, if you clicked on this video, that you are chosen, that your angelic guardians has specifically picked you out to actually watch this video. So yes, you are chosen. And with that being said, come on, we're talking about three ways that your angels communicate with you or your spirit guides communicate with you. So with that being said, family, come on, what? Stay tuned. Well, welcome back. So look, family, straight up, three ways that your angels actually communicate with you, family. I am so pumped. You have no idea. I already just talked to my mom about this, and like I just got to get it off, man. I just got to tell you. I just got to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Like nothing told me back. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, but there was some forces that didn't want me to like, you know what I mean, give y'all this gem. Why? Because this gem is so ahead of its time. This gem is like 2023 type vibe. You see what I'm saying? But y'all got it a little early. You know what I mean? In 2022. So with that being said, family, let's hop straight into it. So yes, family, three ways that your angels actually communicate with you. The first, being the first runner-up, family, is what? Obviously, yes, come on, this might be a little common sense, obviously, but yes, angel numbers. Yes, angel numbers are a clear and definite way that your angels are actually, and your spirit guides are actually trying to communicate with you literally. You see what I'm saying? Like the cosmic conscious has literally set up your family to always ride for you, always be there for you. So just like you'll see like 111, you see what I'm saying? That's definitely letting you know that like your thoughts are completely aligned to attack, and like your thoughts are piercing. You see what I'm saying? So if you would like to manifest anything, I'm letting you know like all you have to do is literally just act on that thought, because you know what I mean, you have a universal stream that's backing you. That's pretty much what 111 is telling you. And then if you see angel numbers like 333 and stuff like that, that's pretty much the universe just letting you know that, you see what I'm saying, that what you're thinking, you see what I'm saying, can definitely come to play. What are you thinking? It has a high possibility, a high potential to come to fruition. Like if you're thinking about cooking at somebody's, you know what I mean, barbecue, or thinking about bringing some cupcakes to your nephew or niece's birthday party, and you know what I mean, you was like, someone's just telling me to do that, and you actually like listen to it, you see what I'm saying? That's the universe pretty much telling you that, yo, that's definitely, you see what I'm saying, not only a good possibility, but a high possibility that you will be in the, you know what I mean, the right window of doing something. Because most likely somebody probably forgot them. The next reason, the next way, and next, you see what I'm saying, way that your angels actually communicate with you, family, is your gut feeling. Yes, I repeat, that gut feeling. Like literally, you can be home and be like staring, you know what I mean, staring inside like your fridge all day, like open your fridge door all day, every single day, and I guarantee that you probably wouldn't even have like, you know what I mean, no really huge gut feelings about it at all. But all of a sudden, you see what I'm saying, like a family member or somebody at your house or a roommate or somebody, they just had like a whole bunch of broccoli or whatever, you know what I mean, or they just put like a whole bunch of like frozen juices, whatever, in the fridge, and then something just told you something, you know what I mean, like your gut feeling, like just something just told you, like kind of sort of just open the door slowly, you know what I mean, like your gut started wrenching, like you actually started having like butterflies in your gut, you know what I mean. Usually like you've opened that refrigerator door, or you see what I'm saying, or you've opened your car door since forever. You see what I'm saying? You'll never really have no generating butterflies, but all of a sudden today you do. And aren't you glad? Usually, like when you listen to that gut feeling, like something's telling you to open the freezer door really slow, and then you end up listening to it, and you end up catching the falling food or whatever that would have fell and would have messed up your toe, or you look like, wow, that probably would have hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like literally, like every time that you usually listen to that gut feeling, it usually is not only correct, but it also ends up paying off. And that's because you're getting angelic information. And usually when you get angelic information, sometimes like they say, oh, you probably didn't hear the call. You see what I'm saying? You probably didn't see the time, because the angels, they work in three ways. You see what I'm saying? They work visually, you see what I'm saying, through times, physically, you see what I'm saying, and then they actually work verbally. And I'm talking about the three ways, that last definition of how they can actually communicate with you. So they actually use three different ways to map out three strong ways to actually try to figure out how they can communicate with you, family. So yes, every time you listen to that gut family, that gut feeling, family, I'm letting you know that it usually came out true, family. And also, when you think about it, the reason why is because, family, like Our gut feeling, aka our, like, you know what I mean, is connected to our aura. And our aura is nothing more than a wall of neurons that are thinking for us. Like neurons that we only believe that exist in the mind that actually think for us. These computing cells, family, I'm letting you know right now that your aura, yes, your bubble literally has computing cells, all invisible computing cells all around you. That's why if you was ever, you see what I'm saying, in a situation with one of your parents, your mom and your dad and all that, or you was ever in a room with somebody that was just, they were like mad, or like your parents were like really not in the mood, and like even though they didn't utter a word, your parents, you know what I mean, or somebody, that person didn't even say not one word in the same room with you, but you just can tell that they're just not having it today. You can just tell, yeah, I'm not about to joke around with that person there. I'm not about to sit there and like even like bother them, even though they didn't utter a word. Their back can be turned. You didn't even see their face. You see what I'm saying? And that literally, that wall of neurons, your aura can already detect. Your aura, that those computing cells can literally give you feedback and let you know, yeah, don't even really rock with them. That's how smart your aura is. You see what I'm saying? Those computing cells that are thinking for you, that are working for you. That's why even somebody that you don't know walk around you. You see what I'm saying? Those computing cells can yeah, yeah, don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? But literally, they literally think for you. That's your aura. And I'm letting you know right now that that gut feeling that you get those are literally your angels, because they literally have neurons. They literally have neurons. Like scientists have literally found like neurons in the gut feel, like in your gut, like in your inner lining. Like they're literally neurons that actually are active in your gut, family. And like when you think of your neurons, okay, I'm gonna give you a quick example of why I'm telling you about these neurons in your gut. Okay. Now when you think of like your grandparents, you see what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like your grandmother or grandfather. Like, have you ever been in a situation where people look at you and like, oh, you know what I mean? Your grandparents could be in a position to where they're like, oh, what? Your grandmother would have done the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Or your grandfather would have done the same thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because not only are you genetically connected through blood, you see what I'm saying, but you're also neurologically connected, because those same thinking avenues, those same thinking windows, you see what I'm saying, are replicated through you. You see what I'm saying? That's why we pass down through through DNA lineage. Or your parents can even look like, what, my mom would have done that same thing, or what, my dad would have done the same thing. It's so crazy. That's because those neurons match. Those those computing cells match. And I'm letting you know right now that the family is all you have. It's only OTF. It's only the family. Like literally the deities that protect you, that serve you, and like look over you. You see what I'm saying? That is your family. That is, you see what I'm saying? Your grandfather, your grandmother that passed away, or for some of you, even your parents. And then some people will be like, oh, you know what I mean? Well, I don't really even like my parents like that. I'm not really like feeling my mom like that, you know what I mean? Or my dad that passed. Like, I wasn't really feeling them like that. Well, I'm letting you know right now that you have like great, you see what I'm saying? Great grandfathers, great grandfathers, or you know what I mean? A great grandmother that thinks just like you, that don't even fuck with them either. You see what I'm saying? But they do fuck with you and they do give you advice. And I'm letting you know sometimes that's probably the angel that's looking over you. And those are only in the events that you didn't really fuck with, that you didn't really mess with. You see what I'm saying? Your parents that deceased, that passed over, or that passed on. You see what I'm saying? Or your grandparents that passed on. I'm letting you know that you still have family members that literally still watch over you and that do these actions for you. And the only reason why I'm giving you an example is that I promise, you see what I'm saying, that every single day that your ass walk to that refrigerator, you know what I mean, that refrigerator or that closet, you see what I'm saying, I guarantee that you didn't have that gut feeling. And I'll give you a better example. You see what I'm saying? Try to generate those butterflies in your stomach by your damn self. You see what I'm saying? Like, try to generate those butterflies. You see what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I mean? That uneasy feeling in your gut by yourself. You see what I'm saying? I'm letting you know right now you can't, and I doubt you can. You see what I'm saying? The only reason why I say that is because I'm more 100% sure that those are your angels actually acting in, exciting those neurons, exciting those cells in that region of the body, telling you, trying to communicate with you, letting you know, yo, take caution, please take caution. So yes, family, straight up, I'm letting you know right now that not only are you neurologically, but you're also genetically connected. You see what I'm saying? And that's why those angels literally in their rule book, like a lot of people don't know, you see what I'm saying, the laws, you see what I'm saying, of the dead. But a lot of people only barely know the laws of the land. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm here to let you know right now that, yes, your angels, they can communicate with you in 3 ways. The first way is, yes, through time, angel numbers. You see what I'm saying? The second way is through that gut feeling that you can't even create on your own. You see what I'm saying? It only happens so ever so often. But every time that you actually listen to it, oh my, you're so happy, and you're so thankful, you're so appreciative that you did. Because it usually not only steers you in the right direction, but also, you see what I'm saying, kind of gets you out of danger sometimes. For real. Even the police department, people, you know what I mean? Parents, teachers have always told y'all, you see what I'm saying, pay attention to that gut feeling, because they're more than sure, you see what I'm saying, at the advice that your own gut can give you their damn selves. You see what I'm saying? Because they most likely listen to it. And last but not least, family, we've talked about angel numbers. We've also now we talked about that gut feeling, you see what I'm saying, which is your angels just acting through you. Last but not least, family, the ears. How can you actually hear the advice that your angels are giving you? Yes, family, your angels can communicate with you and to you, you see what I'm saying, through ears. And I'll give you advice. Have you ever been in a situation where you've been like, something told me to tell you this? Yes, that is the icing on the cake, family. That's the icing on the cake, straight up. And why do I say that, family? It's because the angelic advice that you were receiving, the second that you actually tell that person that's something that's something that generated inside of you. You see what I'm saying? That you just felt the need and the urge. You see what I'm saying? The audacity to actually kind of approach this person, even if it's your own family member, and tell them. And the second that you do, what usually happens, family? What usually happens, family, is you usually end up being ecstatic. You usually end up being you know what I mean? Oh, so very grateful, oh, so very happy that you actually shared that message with them, family. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you look at my time right now, family, you can see it. Come on, 5-5. You know what I mean? 3 + 2 is 5. You see what I'm saying? But yes, in general, family, like the second you actually like give that message, you be so happy that you did. You see what I'm saying? Why? This is because something told you to tell them. And usually we don't listen to every single crazy ass voice in our head. That's the crazy part. This is because we know some of them usually be BS. For real. Some of them really don't make no damn sense. Like, you don't even get some thoughts like, why did I just think that? That was crazy. Like, that don't even make sense to me. But it's something about that angelic voice, that pure voice, that voice, you see what I'm saying? That voice that you get in your head that only knows light. You see what I'm saying? Because even when you think about it, it just makes so much damn sense of why you would tell them. And that's why you're so appreciative that you told them. And last but not least, family, you already know, like, you ever had like that voice in your head sometime, like, something told me to move. You see what I'm saying? Or something just told me to go. You know what I mean? And aren't you glad you did? Like, literally, it could be kids, you see what I'm saying, throwing a ball around, you see what I'm saying, and you're like in the vicinity, and just something tells you to just sit down and get out the way. And then literally the next person that walks out there gets hit, and you're oh so glad you listened. You see what I'm saying? Or like something just told you to get out the way, or something just told you to move, and you were literally in your kitchen or your friend's house or something above you didn't even see was just falling. But literally just by you moving, you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I listened to myself. I'm more than sure we've all been in that situation, family, and that's because you're receiving angelic advice from your angels, family. That's all it is, family. And I'm just here to validate that and let you know. And that's why I'm your spiritual general. Yes, family, it's General Spooky. Come on, you already know what time it is. I had to give that to you, family, because I'm letting you know right now that there's literally a triangle, you see what I'm saying, of how, you know what I mean, of how precisely your angels communicate with you. And I'm going to even drop a video of how you can actually see angels at your house, because a lot of people don't even know like how to actually see them. So I even talk about that one, family. But yes, family, your angels communicate with you through, yes, obviously, your spirit guides communicate with you, family, through angel numbers, obviously. You see what I'm saying? But also that gut feeling that you can't generate on your own. Yes, family, your angels actually communicate through that gut feeling that you can't generate on your own. And last but not least, family, your angels communicate with you through that voice that you get in your head that says, something told me to tell you this, or something told me to move. Usually when it's that something, I'm letting you know what that something is. I'm letting you know what that something is. That's your angels. Those are your ancestors. Your angels are your ancestors, family. You see what I'm saying? In energetic form. So with that being said, family, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you share this video. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so you notify every time your boy drop a video, so you can always come to camp, family. I have so many tips. I have so many gems coming for y'all. It don't make no sense, family. But with that being said, family, I love y'all. Stay tuned. What? You already know what time it is, family. What? Happy 24. I'm out.